Hi, my name's Mei Ping Doery, and I'm the CEO of Australian fashion group Asia Business, and we look after four brands within our portfolio, which are Cameo Collective, Finders Keepers, The Fifth Label, and Keepsake. Really enjoy being at the intersection of culture and borders. I guess solving the cross-border challenge from both the operational and also the cultural side of things is really interesting to me, particularly so at a time where there is a big shift in Asia's role. So I guess historically, Asia has been a market that usually followed pop culture in fashion, design, music, etc. But it's now really innovating and pushing boundaries in many ways. So I guess the way that Western brands like us need to localize has totally changed. I guess also representing brands that are less established in Asia and smaller scale by China standards in particular means that I'm across all aspects of the business, and it forces us to be, I guess, dynamic and innovative in order to be competitive and effective in this vast and quite fragmented market. On a day-to-day basis, I'm analyzing numbers, developing strategies specific to this rapidly developing market where status quo doesn't always exist, and building relationships while also being involved with some of the more fun aesthetic and design related decision making. Guess with the democratization and fragmentation of retail and media, instead of the brand putting itself in front of the consumer, it's about the consumer finding you. So I guess with this new dynamic comes challenges and opportunities. There's the opportunity to build more customer loyalty because they've had a more involved role in actively finding you. I guess consumers are now always looking for and exposed to something new. So I guess in order to scale this relationship, it requires us as brands to maintain the dialogue with the consumer, to listen to them, to generate a positive feedback loop in order to sustain an authentic and active relationship, which hopefully then results into sales. I guess the other side of it is that because e-com adds a level of commoditization, scalability relies more on building a story which resonates with the end consumer. It's less about right product, right place, and right price, but I guess it's more about a value proposition which aligns with values and is, I guess, also increasingly more human metric and story. I guess finally, more than ever, the consumer is central to your business, rather sort of being on the outskirts. They're not only your source of income, but they're also often your source of media, publicity, models, and also your spokespeople. So I guess that's quite a big fundamental shift from the brand being central. COVID has obviously accelerated a lot of great things and efficiencies that come with digitization. However, I think it also highlights the need for both on and offline. We are still in the business of tangible products, and the use case of the product is usually part of a human human expression and a social experience. So I think having been deprived of this, we're also reminded of how important it is and how people are craving it more than ever. You know, like our staff, they want to be in the office and they want to share a meal. Our buyers want to experience the hand feel of fabric and product. So I guess to summarize, I'm really supportive of digitizing where it really enhances the experience and efficiencies can be built, but not for the sake of it because the technology exists and is available. I think the biggest challenge of fashion today is that the business model has become so environmentally taxing, which is not news to anyone. I guess when we talk about technology, optimizing efficiency and waste is one of the biggest opportunities. So this technology is becoming available, but I guess it's not available for all brands yet. So for our business specifically, I would love to be able to produce more, I guess, on demand, and implement technology that would allow us to be faster and more responsive, so that one, we can minimize dead stock and waste, and two, we can scale and leverage the value of publicity and customer feedback to, create more sales. So many tips I would like to give my younger self, but I guess from a work perspective, it would be to take a macro view of things, and to question everything. And I guess from that, I don't mean being skeptical of everything, but I guess question your own motivation and intentions, because ultimately that will allow you to have more clarity and conviction in your decision making. It's so easy now, especially with digitization, to get caught up with things. And we live in such a fast-paced world, where we're all inundated with choices and optionality. And the result of that, I think, often ends up being reactivity. So I guess thinking slow, collaborating, asking questions, and then acting fast once you have conviction also provides a framework that allows your team to also be innovative, and challenge status quo while mitigating risk as well.